Hello, this is just a little reminder video on how to do your long division. Remember, long division is generally what we call it when you are doing a division sum that has more than one digit that we're dividing by. So in this case, this is a long division sum because it's got two digits in it. And we'll be using the HMS bring down strategy to do this. So that's the formal way we'll be doing that today. So just remember, H is how many, M is multiply, S is subtract, and then the little arrow reminds us to bring down the next number. And we'll just do a quick example, and we're going to do this one here. So the first thing you'll need to do is lay it out properly. So the first thing you need to do is just lay it out as if it's a regular bus stop sum. So just put my 322, put that into my bus stop like so. And the first thing that I'll need to do is I'm going to do H for how many. So the first thing I would do is think 15. How many 15s can fit into 3? Well, now obviously that's not possible, so I'll need to take in the next digit. So how many 15s will fit into 32 instead? So we're forgetting the little 2 at the end. We're just going to think about this as 32. And off the top of my head, I know that 2 would fit in there because I know that 2 15s are 30. So I know that 2 would fit in. So I've done my how many section. I'm going to do the multiply section. So this is where I just say exactly how much that would be. So 2 times 15 would be my 30. And then my subtract section is where I subtract the 30 from the 32. So I'll just do that really quickly, and I know that that will leave me 2. And then the final set part that we have to do is to bring down, and that means we bring down this last digit to meet the 2 down here to make a 22. So the 2 comes down to make 22. And then we just repeat the process again using the 22. So straight away I'm going to say how many 15s fit into 22. Well, I know that I can't get any more than 1. So 1 15 would fit into 22. I then multiply it, so 15 times 1 would just be 15. I do my subtraction, so 22 take away 15 is 7. And that's me, because I don't have anything else to bring down, which would be my last section I would have to do, but I don't have any more numbers to bring down. So that means my final answer is 21. Remainder, and it will be if you've got any numbers left down the bottom here, so that'll always be your remainder. So 21, remainder 7. Let's do a slightly different example, one that uses some thousands columns as well, just to show you how much it would just work the same way. And let's just make it up. Let's just go for, I don't know, 3,452 divided by, let's go 31. Let's just make it up and see how it goes. So first thing I'll do is lay it out like a proper bus stop sum. So 3, 4, 5, and 2. I'm spreading these numbers out a little bit just so I've got extra space in case I need it. And the first thing I'm going to do is how many. So how many 31s fit into 3? Obviously we can't do it, so how many 31s fit into 34 then in that case? And I know that obviously that would only be 1. So I've said how many. I'm going to multiply it now, so 1 times 31 will be 31. I'm going to subtract that away from that now. So I know that 34 take away 31 will leave me with 3 left over. And then finally I'm going to bring the next digit down. So I'll bring this 5 down to meet the 3. So that will be 35. So same again then. So how many 31s fit into 35 now? I know again that I would only be able to fit 1 in there. 1 times 31s for my multiply section would be 31 obviously. And then I'm going to subtract it. So 35 take away 31 would leave me with 4 left over. And then finally I do my little arrow which reminds me to bring the 2 down to meet the 4. So my 2 goes in here. And now I just need to do 31 into 42. So how many 31s would fit into 42? Again, I can't get any more than 1. So it's 1. 1 times 31 for my multiplication part is again 31. This is actually quite an easy example for pulling it off the top of our heads here. They might not always be as easy as this. 42 subtract 31 will leave me with 11. And I've got nothing else to bring down. I've got no more numbers that I can bring down here. So that means my final answer must be 111 up top. And I must have a remainder of 11. All the ones. Who would have thought? That's just a slightly trickier example using more columns, but it would just work the exact same. Even if you had 8 columns getting used up, it would still just work the exact same way. Get in touch in teams if I can help you with anything. I know it can be a wee bit tricky to get used to, but I'm here all day. Just let me know.